ritual. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance. But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Maybe you surround yourself with positivity. Or you need to center yourself. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Toda mi gente lo siente. 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 Toda mi gente caliente. Toda mi gente lo siente.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi there. I'd like to introduce you to McValue at McDonald's. With McValue, you can buy one and add any one of these for only $1. And look at that. You can do the same thing during breakfast. It's crazy. You see, at any moment in the day, McValue can take you to a place where a whole new menu of possibilities exist, inspiring you to order more from life than you could ever imagine. Take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at your environment. Take a look at your past decisions. Take a look at your present. Are you curious about the future? And setting your expectations at perfection is not a way for growth. So I'd use the word curiosity, and that's a long way to get there. But if you stay curious, I think you can get the most out of life's menu. Because if you don't, you're leaving some of those moments on the table. You gotta try to get the most out of life. You might just think McValue adds the power of choice to McDonald's menu, but it also adds the power of perspective. And depending on how you look at it, that might be the most powerful thing you can order. And while you're here, I can't wait to meet you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is NSBNsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at NSBNsports.com. Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
This is shaping up to be a good. We'll be getting underway here. This is it. They have to score here.
Here's a shot to the right side.
On the sunny beaches of southern Florida, we've got some soccer in USL League 2. Hi, welcome. Glad to have you along for the ride for this one. Promises to be a barn burner. I'm Gabriel Schrei. It's Brevard Soccer Club and Fort Lauderdale United doing battle in USL League 2 on the National Sports Broadcast Network. Buckle your seatbelt. The pink and the fluorescent blue going to do battle in what promises to be a thrilling one. We're at Holy Trinity Episcopal School in Melbourne, Florida for this battle. Two clubs that could really use the points. They don't have to have them, but they could use them, and a win would go a long way in League 2 play for these two sides. Almost ready to go. Brevard will start with possession of the ball. They are on your left side of your screen, working from left to right in their pink kits. They're on the road tonight at home. Fort Lauderdale United on the right side, working from right to left to start this first half. And with that, we are underway in League 2 soccer on the National Sports Broadcast Network between Brevard and Fort Lauderdale United. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei for this one. Ball is off right away, some confusion. Try to flick that back on. Knocked through at midfield, but only momentarily. Owen Barnett. Ball rolls through long. That's a good start to the possession game for Fort Lauderdale United. They're able to get that through. Owen Barnett is the one who kind of took that away at midfield. If you remember, I said that. And now, a first look, an opportunity for a set piece as we're just into the second minute. Strong wind blustering through in South Florida. The corner delivered long and knocked through the six. Well played defensively. They tried to find their men on the backside. Fort Lauderdale is right there, and it pinballs off of Picasso, and he's not able to gather. Good look for Picasso, just unable to put it all together. You can hear Coach, timing was off, man. Come on. Come on, man. Timing just a bit off. They're going to try it again, I'm sure. Goal kick out to midfield by Brevard. This is shoveled away initially and then dumped long. Back over the top. Big collision. Brevard sees it go off to Barnett. All the way into the wing, Fort Lauderdale bringing the pressure. Still early and scoreless from Holy Trinity Episcopal in Melbourne. Brevard and Fort Lauderdale right now in USL League 2. Sent long, over the top, knotted through, just beyond the right stick, and blown dead as the howitzer is buried inside of the twine. Instead, we'll stay deadlocked and scoreless, so the clean sheet in Melbourne. Almost able to finish that off. Brevard will put us back underway. Through midfield. Good long feed, down deep in the 18. Stays on side, centering ball. Loose out front for a moment before it's blown dead. And what a dish by Raul Leyva. Found a way to get that out front. It's a moment of scrambling fear for Brevard. And somehow, Pink Kits, purple side, are able to keep this one harmless for another couple of moments. But now another set piece comes for Fort Lauderdale early. It has been all Fort Lauderdale United pressure and all Fort Lauderdale United possession early on. They dish that, it goes all the way through, unable to get anything going there. Brevard lost at Lakeland United to end the month of May. Before that, a draw against Miami City, and they lost to Miami Athletic Club. So in their last three, 2 losses and a draw, able to get some points. Fort Lauderdale also lost to Miami Athletic Club 1-0 on the 31st of May. Throwing into the 18, knockback centering feed, brushed away. Trying to recollect out front. Look at that frantic feed. It hammers itself off of the crossbar and stays harmless. Of course, not the crossbar of the goal, but the football post behind the Tigers' end zone there in Melbourne. Lost to Miami Athletic Club themselves, 1-0. Fort Lauderdale United before that, 2 wins in a row. First, Lakeland United, 1-0 on the 28th. Before that, Miami City, 3-0 on the 24th. So Fort Lauderdale is one of the better clubs in the division entering the month of June. They've won 3 of their last 4. They're coming off of a narrow setback to Miami Athletic Club after consecutive victories. They've shown an ability to win in different ways, recording both shutout wins and close one-goal results, as you see a good feed across by them there. Dante Wright finding that connection. This is a long feed through into the 18. Blistering shot off of the crossbar. It remains scoreless, and now Brevard sauces that down the touchline. Almost able to finish. What a good pass forward by Wright. Dish to the back line. Idrissem Darwe-Main on top of the ball. He's going to give it across to the right wing. Back through. Midfield, pushed forward. Matthew Gordon. Harassed, hands it off. Fort Lauderdale, a quick flick. David Bacuzzo through vacant space. Fort Lauderdale screaming this inside, and it's knotted well wide. Harmlessly for Brevard. It's been a rough start. We're still inside of our first 10 minutes of play, and Brevard has seen all kinds of action from Fort Lauderdale. They've shown that ability to win in different ways. They can win in a shutout. They can win those close one-goal results. Now, Brevard, one of the most entertaining teams in USL 2 from a neutral perspective, produced a wild 4-4 draw against Miami and scored multiple goals against Lakeland United 2. So their offensive production has generally been there, but their defensive consistency, as you can see early, an area of focus. They just got to find a way to tighten that up. This is a good club, a good side. Matches involving Brevard frequently have featured goals and late drama, so we'll see. Fort Lauderdale alongside the 18 in the wing. Flicked back, floated long, tried to nod that on goal. It's rejected initially and now bent wide. Good strike. Keeping an eye on Johan, Joa, Zach Ford, Daiki Okada, all for Brevard Soccer Club. As you've seen, Barnett early in the names to watch. Posu, Ronald Belgrove, and Diego Valles, all of note for Fort Lauderdale. This is a good mix of talent for these clubs. Mix of experienced players in their mid to late 20s alongside several teenagers and early 20s prospects. So a good contrast between veterans and emerging talent. This is going to go long. Mañana, Arenas, both 28, among the oldest players on their rosters. Both squads have multiple guys aged 18, 19. We're looking to establish themselves at the League 2 level. Wind is whipping through us. We'll see another set piece for Fort Lauderdale United. Here's the set piece, knocked through, banged all around inside of the 18, rolled and cleared away from the penalty arc by Brevard, who runs it down and keeps it alive. What a hustle play and what effort defensively. That's a really good look for Brevard SC. Rolled across. From the touchline, rattled all around, tried to send that inside. And blown dead. Brevard. Good clearing ball. That's exactly what you want to see out of that side if you're Brevard. They're definitely not looking to bunker and counter. They're just trying to bunker down in the face of pressure. A lot of older guys on Fort Lauderdale's roster, so not a typical USL 2 look, and maybe that's affecting Brevard. I'm not sure. They've got several guys in the 23, 24, 25 through 28 years old range. More mature spine. Ouch, on cue, we see a man go down that's important to them at midfield. Barnett Looks like he's okay. You've got Arenas, Belgrove, and Healy, who are 28, 27, and 26, respectively. So veteran profiles, and they provide experience around that young core. The attack runs through Owen Barnett. He's the primary creator. All the recaps of their matches mention him initiating attacks and providing service into dangerous areas. On cue, he's down inside. The ball will be rolled back away from the wing. They're not liking all that pressure. Brevard trying to pin him up against the sideline, streaking for the end line and knocked away into the air. It'll be a set piece. Thought it would, but they're acting like now they are going to deliver the set piece from the far side. Everything seems to flow through Owen Barnett in possession. He's the most likely player to unlock a defense with a final pass. So we'll see what they do with him here. You can see standing in the center, just inside of the penalty arc on the edge of the 18, as the corner will be floated in Fort Lauderdale. Skied, banged around, and it goes wide right of the stick. A sigh of relief for Brevard. Our keeper not too happy, but survives for now without any danger. Ready for that goal kick. Knocked all the way over the top. Fighting for it and flicked to the keeper. Good play defensively. Brevard could really use the win. You can hear Coach crowd the keeper. Floated over the top, banged around, it goes wide right. I think they might be in danger for a moment, able to escape. I believe Zach Ford is in goal. Fort Lauderdale bringing the heat. Steps to the inside. Fired, and this is gloved away at the last moment by Brevard. A quarter of an hour gone and a stand-on-your-head save. Man, that is a big-time play. And that is not Zach. That is William Blease who makes the play. He's on a rush, and it's knocked away by Fort Lauderdale. Got a player slow to rise at midfield. Hopefully he's all right. He's face planted as our referee will come over.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's time. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself. As the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century, Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Back in South Florida, where we are still scoreless at Holy Trinity Episcopal. Midway through our first on the National Sports Broadcast Network. I'm Gabriel Fry. Glad you're along for the ride for this one. It's been a good one so far.
Settle the game down, all right? Obviously, the whistle is very quick. Let's settle it down, all right? Defensively, let's not make any simple mistakes.
Taking a moment with a kick here, and then we'll be back underway between these two sides. Long skying feed. Knocked around quite a bit, an aerial play. Trying to move this forward, Haig, Maury, and Gill. Ball rolls off. Okada, Joseph, and Moffitt, the final three, trying to push that through. Okada's a Newman University forward, all GAC honorable mention. A couple of goals and 5 assists last year. Zach Ford is a defender at Oral Roberts. He's out of England originally. Played at Eastern Florida before transferring to Oral Roberts, which is kind of in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I believe. Between like a Texoma area, if you will, right? Southern Oklahoma, northern Texas. Very experienced collegiate center and fullback. Aiden Haig is a local guy, a Florida Tech midfielder. Ball is hammered back into the air. Nodded away on that back line by Fort Lauderdale. Good opportunity for Brevard. William Blease playing goal. Back line is Ford, Johan, Gregoire, and Wykening. Midfield, Haig, Ryuta, and Steven. Okada, Joseph, and Moffitt on the front line. Knocked away. Pushed back by Brevard from midfield. Haig looking for that final target. Fort Lauderdale pulls it down. And he's tripped up and goes down hard on the turf. Regular season League 2 soccer on the National Sports Broadcast Network. All season long, I'll be with you, Gabriel Schrei. Be sure to join us, follow along for highlights, top plays, and so much more at NSBN Sports. We've got it all. National events, regional events, local events. We've got everything from literally pro-side soccer. We've had clubs like Atlanta United on this year, all the way down to we've done middle school sporting events. We did the state championships for softball in middle school in Tennessee. We've done middle school football in Georgia. It's been a fun year. Knocked through long. This is battered all around before it's aired through. Brevard, good feed down to the wing. Looking to square this up. Brevard SC onto the ball. Fires down for the 6-yard box and aired out of there. Long feed to midfield, going to be regathered. In trouble as Fort Lauderdale tries to cut it off just along the touchline out to midfield. Pinballed off a defender. Tried to rope it back for help, and this is intentionally sent off. That's the right call. Still scoreless somehow. All the way into our 32nd minute of action. Sent through the wing, all the way down across, and trying to return it out front of the area. There's a cut to the inside. Left off along the touchline and swept to midfield. From the stripe, wants to press it forward. It's a good feed up. Loose in front of the penalty arc, tries to cut it back and disrupted very well. Poked away from Bakuzo. And skied on out of there. A long ball by Brevard prevents the danger from coming all the way together. That was not a good look for a moment for Brevard, but it remains scoreless as they're able to defend that. Sent through out front on the spot. Backdoor hammered off a defender and swept to the edge of the wing. Almost found his way through. Flicked across. Idrissa. He goes forward to Dante Wright. Barnett back into the wing. Gordon rejected. That rolls off over the end line for the set piece. Good opportunity coming. 34th minute coming up. Well beyond a half of an hour played and somehow scoreless between these two sides.
Wait until they get there.
Sent long, pushed into the air. Good team effort by Brevard. Flicked for the spot, a good roper again, and nothing doing, even though that's a quality couple of creative moments. And that's going to be blown dead. Trying to push that through Brevard. Big collision on the back line. Our referee sends that the other way.
Keep touching. Keep playing there.
This is off. Less than a dozen minutes to play in our first half.
Keep running.
Big collision. Everybody's unhappy with that, as you can hear. got it through midfield. Brevard dished across and sent long over the top. Controlled down the end line from the corner. Tried to center it, and Gordon plays it very well. You hear coaching staff is like, hey, that's crazy. He was in front of him. Not happy with the call. It's coming through. Brevard, now the set piece. This thing has been all pressure from Fort Lauderdale, it feels like to me. Now a chance to respond. Down to the final third with a good call. It's not going to be a corner, which is what I initially thought they were going to give him. It's going to be a free kick. Down just inside of the corner for Brevard.
Joe, get us out. No. Hey, Joe, get us out.
Sent long. This will roll on through. Sigh of relief there for one side at least.
Tuck in. Tuck in. Get in a second, that they come. Exactly. Good, that's fine.
A lot of room. Good feet forward. 2-on-4. Wants to cut it back to the inside. Well bent to the back post, and it's just wide for Fort Lauderdale Football Club. Good rush and shot, just unable to square it off. Coach is incessant. It's coming, it's coming. You can feel the nerves. Closing in on the late stages of half number one. Got a player slow to rise in South Florida.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them all got to sit in the hip like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Line, got it, but stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
South Florida. From Melbourne and Trinity Holy Episcopal, it's Brevard and Fort Lauderdale FC. Long feed, banged off a defender, it'll roll off.
If it goes out, you gotta drop in.
Sent out front. Tried to battle that through, instead cleared away well beyond midfield. Watch Gordon on the bottom left of your screen, shadowing forward. One of that feed. Screamer is knocked away. Going to be thrown in immediately from alongside our AR. Hits the brakes and returns it well behind midfield. Across the top of the synthetic turf. Looks both ways, wants to cross traffic, and he's got the long ball to do so, but the green light wiped away. That's offside. Almost had him down there. My goodness. Given away on a long pass intended for Ivan Arenas. Brevard takes it up on the back line. And they've got to be thrilled with that. What a quick flip, man. They were in danger. Instead, it's with the back line and Zach Ford. Ford sends it long. Poked over the top. Okening trying to control on the back line, and the call. Trying to get us started again. We're going to have some added time on this first half. Not sure how much. At least 1 minute. They didn't give us an official signal. Somehow knifed out of there. What a feed. Gordon. Across to the far side, down the touchline. Here comes Fort Lauderdale. Brevard back in a defensive shell, streaking for the end line, and it's flicked away. Brevard does it again defensively. Be sure to stay tuned to the half as we get a look at USL Championship clubs hosting global football teams for the World Cup. Who's in the States, who's in USL, and then, of course, we've got a quick hat tricks pit stop, all for you at the half. USL on YouTube, you're seen for all things USL. This is going to be returned to the corner. Sent over the top, and the whistle immediately as this is going to be stopped. Too much inside for our referee. We play on in added time on this first half. Almost finished with our 47th minute as the 48th looms. And blown dead for the moment. Gonna get us started again near midfield. Gordon. Not gonna lie, that was pretty smooth. Gordon. Cutting it upfield on the floater. This is off over the end line. And that had the feeling of stoppage time coming next. So that does it. We play late into the 48th. That wraps our first half of action between these two clubs. We go to the break. Stay tuned. We look around the country and the league with our halftime coverage next on the National Sports Broadcast Network.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom?
She's fine. These the ones, right, Mama?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Before the World Cup can begin, 48 national teams need a home, and home is a lot more than a practice field.
They wanted a beautiful grass field and in a sort of secure facility with great access to gyms and all the other pieces around.
Dan Rutstein had the honor of handing the keys to Orange County SC's entire facility to the U.S. men's national team. Why does it matter to you to have the U.S. national team at your facility?
Look, if you can't get excited about a World Cup, then we shouldn't be in this business. It's obviously an enormous opportunity. We're happy for them, it's a great facility. We're happy for us, we're happy for our fans, so we can be talked about in the same breath as the home nation in a home World Cup.
Orange County is joined by the Oakland Roots, who will host the Australian national team, and the Tampa Bay Rowdies hosting first-time World Cup team Cape Verde. When clubs spend multiple weeks in one building, the facility must accommodate an entire support system, not just the players. In a large country like the United States, travel can take a toll. Cape Verde's Tampa home sets up short flights to Atlanta, Miami, and Houston for its group matches. Australia will play matches in Vancouver, Seattle, and nearby Santa Clara. The U.S. team's longest journey is Seattle, sandwiched between two group matches in Los Angeles. But as the World Cup takes place, it's business as usual for the USL Championship. For Orange County, a worthwhile temporary adjustment.
We're still training next door. The short-term pain of being not allowed to use our stadium for the medium and long-term gain of working with the US national team, we could never say no to an opportunity like that.
Oh, the difference a year can make. Welcome to another episode of Hat-Trick, presented by Tiger Balm. I'm your host, Dutty Jinkiri. Portland Hearts of Pine has given USL Championship clubs quite a difficult time in their 2 years of existence. Hartford, Detroit, and Pittsburgh, to name a few, have all left Maine with their tails between their legs after facing the USL League One side. Rhode Island, though, has not been one of those clubs. Last year, they knocked Hearts out of the US Open Cup 2-1 in Maine. Just 2 months later, in last year's USL Cup, the club from the Ocean State made a huge statement, emphatically winning 4-1 after Albert Dikwa bagged the first hat-trick in the tournament's history. But in round 2 of this year's tournament, Hearts decided that this would be different. The fireworks started early, and here's how it happened. Fans barely had time to get into their seats before the opening goal. After latching onto a loose ball only 2 minutes in, Diogo Barbosa found Ollie Wright in space on the left. Wright, who is a very good one-on-one attacker, made the choice instead to play a nicely weighted cross towards Mateo Kidd, who was streaking into the box. What a start for Hearts, and what a finish from the kid from St. Louis to put Hearts up 1-0. And of course, they doubled their lead later on in the first half. Zach Harivo brought down Barbosa in the box, and up stepped Ollie Wright, Hearts' all-time top scorer. He took his time, approached the penalty spot with confidence, and slotted the ball into the back of the net. 2-0 Hearts. Even though Logan Dorsey eventually pulled a goal back for Rhode Island in the 61st minute, the big hero of the match was Hunter Morse. He made 6 saves, including 3 ridiculous stops. One right before the halftime break, another save in traffic in the 57th minute, and a point-blank stop in the 84th minute helped preserve 3 points for Hearts. And now they move on to face Brooklyn FC this Sunday in a crucial matchup in the Big Apple. First place in Group 5 could be on the line. You can watch that game and the rest of the weekend's Prinks Tires USL Cup action on ESPN+. Tune in, and we'll see you next episode.
Welcome to sunshiny South Florida. If you're just joining us, scoreless entering our second half of play between Brevard and Fort Lauderdale. Gabriel Schrei, National Sports Broadcast Network. Glad you're along with us. Half number 2, seconds away from getting underway between two sides that would love to have the points. Glad you're along for it. Man, what a good half this is going to be. I have a feeling we'll see the deadlock broken in this second half, and you're going to see a lot of effort out of these two clubs in half number 2. We're moving. Second half of action underway between Brevard and Fort Lauderdale on the National Sports Broadcast Network. Welcome back. In Melbourne, Trinity Episcopal School. Dished across. We flipped sides, so this is Fort Lauderdale working left to right, a strike to the inside. Knocked up into the air. Brevard working right to left. This is going to reach the keeper before he can get to it. Prevents any damage from coming to fruition. Be sure to give us a follow, highlights, top plays, memes, reels, and more at NSBN Sports across all your favorite social media platforms. Try to dish that forward, and this is going to be disrupted in the final third and hammered into the air. Sent long out towards midfield. Kept that moving for a moment before it's finally gloved up. Police between the sticks. Everybody crowding down inside of the 18. And this is able to be finished down in front for Fort Lauderdale. So off of a set piece, the score, it's 1-0. That score really going to change the face of this match as immediately Fort Lauderdale back on the attack. Dished long, he's got it into the edge of the 18. End line, set out front, back through, and another one. Back-to-back scores. This one an unbelievable dash home for Fort Lauderdale United. It's 2-0 in Melbourne, Florida. What a score! In the 49th minute, Fort Lauderdale posts back-to-back scores, and they've got a lead that they'll probably be able to rest on now.
Let's go, boys.
Back underway, Brevard going to try to respond. Wind whipping through in Melbourne. Now from the touchline, long toss down into the 18, nodded away, and flicked even further by Fort Lauderdale. The last line of defense is penetrated. This is swept away at the last moment by Brevard to prevent the scoring chance. Blown dead. Banging all around near midfield. Fort Lauderdale, nifty move by Gordon and sent long over the top. They're leading 2-0. That's an advantage they're probably going to be able to hang on to for the duration of this match. We're only 7 minutes into our second half, but pretty nice start for Fort Lauderdale. Those back-to-back scores are going to be difficult to overcome for Brevard, as they would be for anybody in League Two. I think Cheeky needs to leave him alone. Based on that, I think Cheeky needs to leave him alone. Brevard, long bend, and the keeper right there. Easily taken care of midway through the 53rd. It'll be goal kick. Fort Lauderdale fighting to midfield. Look at, he's grabbing at Gordon. Able to streak away. Good dish. Diego Valles across. Got some help. Left off down the sideline. Nifty cut to the inside. Rolled for the penalty arc from the right side. A howitzer is gloved. Well played between the sticks as it remains 2-0. Cheeky, I think you're in trouble, bro. You gotta lock it in. Sent long to the back line. And Fort Lauderdale gets us started again. This time it's dished across. Joaquin Bettina. Left off by Jay. Arenas works his way down into the wing. Out front, Fort Lauderdale, dished across into the wing, steps his way into the 18, tries the floater, it's loose near the spot, regathered. Fort Lauderdale Football Club banged off of a defender into the air. This is loose, down through near the wing on the end line, trying to get this away in the corner, and Brevard skies this one through. Gonna have to be totally regathered and reset. Good job by Brevard. Somehow Fort Lauderdale with it. And couldn't step through near the end line. I heard the referee, no foul, Brevard. That was a great pass. The second touch, though, going to be a foot race, and he's cut off. Well played defensively by the entire side, that back line for Fort Lauderdale and the keeper. Nightfall rolling in on us. Trying to go through midfield. Brevard from that stripe, sent long over the top. Down to the end line, Brevard out front to the penalty spot, and it's knocked away. Well played defensively as Fort Lauderdale disrupts, and his strike goes high and wide. That'll roll us on through with a goal kick to 12 minutes played in our second half, where it's 2-0 Fort Lauderdale Football Club. They scored 2 quickly against Brevard, and they've held that advantage since, and that could be it. You know, it would be difficult for Brevard to generate a pair of goals or even 3 with how this has gone. Fort Lauderdale has been lead foot on the gas since the get. Sky blue side, harassed from behind, and that's an obvious call. Referee blows that right away. Everybody's upset as we will get a reset. Waiting for the delivery. Referee's a quick word. So while they get this sorted, we'll step aside and return with more soccer in a moment. 2-0, Fort Lauderdale.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
North Carolina has it all. The beaches, the mountains, the friendly people. I'm ready to get out and experience it for myself. First on my list is Pettigrew State Park. And what a perfect place to unwind and connect with nature. I've been a kayaker all my life. It's taken me around the world, but sometimes the best adventures are in the most unexpected places. This has been my North Carolina story. What will yours be?
If you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them up, got to sit in the hip like, whenever you
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Nightfall in South Florida. That's a look at one of the most iconic cities in America as we take you just north of there. A little more sunshine still here. Loader in from the side of the pitch. Almost knocked away. Fort Lauderdale still threatening. Down into the wing. Collected by Leva. Loaded through and covered by the keeper. Well played. Good defensive effort, as now we do have a man banged up a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. William Blease able to get onto that. least looks like he's good to go. 77th minute, about to become our 78th. Ready to get back underway. And this is quite the collision. Everybody's fired up about that. And the yellow shown to Brevard. Coach not happy. It's 2-0 in the 79th minute. Free kick coming from just behind midfield. A little professional time wasting underway in League 2 here. Just a reminder, visit USL on YouTube for all the latest highlights from League 1 and USL Championship. USLLeague1.com, USLChampionship.com. TV listings, all of the national networks you can catch those broadcasts on from around the country. I think our referees are arguing now. Just trying to get it sorted out, boys. And it looks like it may be. Referee says, okay, let's get this thing on the road. 80th minute, halfway gone. Pinballed all around through the air. Finally collected again at midfield. Zach Ford sent it all the way to the far end of the pitch. Pressing forward, Brevard trying to respond, trailing by a pair. This is just in play, back and forth down the touchline. From the side of the field, aired for the 18 and knocked away from the 6 at the last moment. Tried to step through on it, and it's off. Down the touchline, all the way into the wing, and banged out of there. Again, kind of appealing for that call, but it's a little too late. Typically, that's not going to work out in your favor anyhow. This is not a match where I think our referee is going to want to deliver a lot of calls in the late stages. We'll definitely have more USL soccer coverage as the week goes on. Be sure to give us a follow, NSBNsports.com. Find all of our platforms and all of our ways to watch. Thrown in, tries to step through to the 18, rolled out front. Fort Lauderdale on top of the ball, knifes his way through, left off alongside the penalty arc and hammered off of the defender in front of the area. This is going to be brushed out at midfield. Well played. Very well played. Trying to get set again. 83rd minute, about to become our 84th. You just look up at NSBN Sports, National Sports Broadcast Network, and find all the ways to watch. You just type in at NSBN Sports Live. We're on Twitch, Amazon, Fire TV. We're on Roku, YouTube. We have our own app on Android. You can download our television app for your smart TV. You can watch it right on the website. And we also have local distribution partners for a lot of these events. NSBNsports.com/how to watch. Flicked across, Fort Lauderdale. Closing in on the 85th minute. Steps his way towards the area. Disrupted, banged away. Brevard on top of it. And the South Florida Soccer Club picked off by their regional rivals, Fort Lauderdale. Good intercept in traffic, able to prevent that from becoming any type of scoring opportunity. And in the late stages, this thing just feels all stitched up. Fort Lauderdale gonna air it out down for the wing. Trying to collect alongside the 18 and skied out of there. Poked away. And returned to the keeper. Vard doing a nice job of controlling possession. If for any reason a platform doesn't work, be sure to refresh the cookies on your browsing device. You know, a lot of times the website, if you gotta update the cookies on your phone or laptop, television. Gotta hang on to the cookies. Tries to get this through. Fort Lauderdale at midfield. Wants to build out. Instead, an aerial feed. Long ball over the top. And gloved by the keeper on the edge of the 18. Well played midway through our 86th minute. Nodded back. Pushed to himself. Floater hauled in. Fights his way to the side of the pitch. Around the double team and taken away by Brevard. Down near the corner, they'll clear it again. Well played, as this one is going to be a quick connection outside of the area. They're on the move. Midfield and more. '87th minute has arrived as we're rolling towards the end of this one in regulation. 2-0 Fort Lauderdale. They've had the lead for quite some time, and it's been like they've been in the driver's seat since the opening minutes. They really, I'm surprised they didn't break through in our first half. Scoreboard in venue says it's scoreless. That's a lie. It's definitely a lie. I'm pretty used to scoreboards lying to me now. You know, I saw a game end with 2 outs in a state championship softball game last week, so that was pretty cool. Probably won't forget that one anytime soon. Though I didn't bring it up on the game broadcast. I was like, ooh, not going to mention that. Yikes. Probably too late to stop all the kids and the referees and the scorekeepers. And just going to do my job. Flicked across, trying to build this out. Fort Lauderdale. A lot of room. Dish down the touchline. Healed back to him. And Brevard intercepts and clears well beyond midfield. Tries to roll his way through the spin move. Doesn't quite get it to work. Hey, how about that circle button? Going to be thrown in. Just beyond the wing and knocked away. Not sure how much stoppage time to expect on this second half. Certainly a bit. There's the long throw from Brevard, who's trying to find a way to respond. Knocked away. That's off. Long throw in is going to stay just inside the line and rejected aerially. Fighting for this. Dribble, dribble. Controlled floater has got a bit too much sauce as we're into the early stages of our 90th minute of action between Brevard and Fort Lauderdale. Brevard from the corner, it's going to be knotted away by Fort Lauderdale. And so it remains 2-0 as we're about to hit full time, at least reach regulation's conclusion. I'm not sure how much stoppage time to expect on this match. Referee could say, hey, that's enough, or we could play on for quite some time. It's been an odd one. A couple of different breaks, so I would expect some stoppage time as we have rolled past 1.5 hours played. We're into our first minute of added time. Brevard trying to get us back underway quickly. Thrown in and blown dead. Just in front of the area by our referee. Great spot for Brevard Soccer Club. Brevard ready to go, winds after the signal, 2 on top of the ball, leaves it. The fired shot is blocked away and rolls off right over the sideline where he was. He'll try again. Thrown through. around and gloved by our keeper, who falls onto it late in our 92nd minute. Stoppage time moving quickly. 93rd minute has arrived. We've already played a pair. Hammered over the top by Brevard. Trying to collect just beyond midfield. That sunset purple side strikes it around Fort Lauderdale's man. Left off to the touchline, and he's pinballing his way through traffic before it's brushed off. That's a great play defensively by Fort Lauderdale. I would expect full time to be called at any moment. Feeling like that, he's checking the whistle. Quick signal over to the touchline. Here's the throw in. Long ball in front of the spot. Banged on the back door. Loose and somehow cleared away by Fort Lauderdale. Remains 2-0. Brevard, another chance on this set piece. This time from the touchline, halfway down the wing, right near the AR. 94th minute. Long toss, just shy of the spot. Rattled around and cleared by Fort Lauderdale. And that does it. Fort Lauderdale wins 2-0 as we reach full time. They have a triumphant victory at home over Brevard SC. It only takes 94 minutes as we roll into stoppage time. Congratulations to Fort Lauderdale on their win today on the National Sports Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow along, subscribe, find us NSBNsports.com for all of our coverage this weekend and more throughout the USL season. We'll see you soon right here on NSBN. All games and events airing on our networks, broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the app or platform where you viewed it. This has been a presentation of Shry Media and the National Sports Broadcast Network. Your final score, 2-0 Fort Lauderdale.
My West Hollywood story is exploring the iconic boulevards, endless shopping, and beautiful galleries. Inspiration is endless in West Hollywood. The neighborhood tells stories of established and emerging artists. You will find fashion and styles from all over the world here. A California sunset is the perfect way to end our day. We will take VIP tickets to this show every night. Our vacation is just getting started. This is our West Hollywood story. Come and find yours.
LA Galaxy belongs on the best surfaces. Whether you're the best player or the best fan, every goal, every tackle, every last-second battle, it all requires precision, performance, and passion. The LA Galaxy trust AstroTurf to provide the best surfaces, because champions deserve the best. AstroTurf, the official synthetic turf and hybrid field building partner of the LA Galaxy.
My dad was a farmer. And when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero.
Oh, he's done it again.
Steal the show. Or even start a new club.
The 40-70 season.
You could meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
Brilliant again. She just...
Preparations have begun as the world's best players set their sights on the tournament. Anything that you might do, I'm gonna do too.
The atmosphere is building here in the stadium, particularly this
community. It means enhancing the community. We are so pleased and so proud of the fact that the Braves are involved and participating in its upkeep and making sure that when we come here, we can be all very pleased and very happy about the way it's being kept and the offerings that it has to the community.
Man, we're here at a beautiful Adams Park where they just revealed the Hank Aaron statue. Again, the greatest of all time, creating opportunities. Henry Aaron, Billy Aaron, they're doing it once again with partnership with the Atlanta Braves. Unbelievable moment in this park of Adams Park.
Big things for our kids, just to have the inspiration that, you know, maybe one day they can be the next Hank Aaron. So I'm really proud of what the city has done for the community.